Hey everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nisse and today we have another mod by Leaf and Monsoon. These two modders that just make magic together, so I'm so intrigued by this. And it's the Kouprey, I think it's called. I'm not really sure, but why don't we just jump right into Zoopedia here. Kouprey, I think, critical endangered, and we don't know how many there's left in the wild. One thing I just noticed was down here. Normally I don't go through the text, but it's like there's some something wrong here. But I'm not sure. It might be something they done on purpose, but for me it just looks weird. They live in Asia, more specifically Cambodia, Laos, Thailand and Vietnam. In this area. Tropical and grassland biomes. One of them needs 200 square meters of land. A second needs 50 extra and a baby needs 25 extra. They live from 10 to 42 degrees Celsius. And you need a grade 4 fence, 6 feet 6. And I believe I calculated that to be around 2 meters and 25 centimeters. Over here you can have a group up to 30, no less than 3. And only one male per group. But if it's a male group, up to 10. Social hierarchy is constantly in flux. Based on small fights, they are polyamorous, confident around humans, and humans should not into the habitat. They grow up to 7 feet tall, and they live for about 20 years. A male weighs around 1,750 pounds. That would be around 875 kilos, and the female's 1,500 pounds, 750 kilos. They reach sexual maturity at age 3, and they can reproduce until they turn 20, so it's roughly till they die. They get one offspring every second year, and they're pregnant for 10 months. Reproduction and captivity should be fairly easy, and I had no issues with it. They have interspecies enrichment with the wild water buffalo. Jumping over here to our enrichment, I'm just starting this time again here. We have the mud bath, which I love to see animal use, though they did kind of disgusting. Then we have the 2 skittles here. Then we have the 2 big balls, grab ball, herbs and marker. Oh, that was the snowball. Then we have this rubbing pillar and the rubbing trees. Then we have the big barrel feeder, the ball feeder and the hanging feeder, and the scarecrow feeder. Over here we have the male, and then we have the females. I'm just gonna pull them up right here so you can compare. Move there. It's a baby over here. So it's said in Zoopedia that they was around the same height. I would argue there's a difference here. The males are clearly bigger. I also believe the male are darker, but we have a few different colorations in the females. So we have this color, which this one also have, which are this kind of dark muddy color. Then over here we have one that are a little more yellow. It's not much. And then we have one here that is a lighter gray. I only have one male, so I can't tell you if there's any difference in their colorations. But at this point, it's what we got to look at. just wanted to get the glitter away, but you can see clearly a big difference between the males and female here. Just the head here is about double size that the females. The horns also way bigger, and they have these tufts out here on them, where the female are much more just looking like a cow. Male also have this. A lot of cow species also have that. Yeah, and then the hump up here, and then besides the fact that they're just bigger, heavier, more muscles. Going in here, it looks very much like a cow in the face here, the female. It's very good. I would like there to be more detail here. It is a tiny bit blurry, which is a shame because the nose looks so good here. Eyes are very good. Horn. I will say I had made a video yesterday, it's probably already up, where I talked about one of the horns looks very clean and beautiful and kind of processed to be a drinking horn. This is more like how horns looks in the wild, because they get bendy, they get what's it called? They use them to push things, and they actually can kind of scratch them off the trees, and the entire structure of a horn is actually much like a tree, so it makes sense that they have this tree-like structure. So this is much better than the one I saw the other day. The legs are very nice here. Again, I have this issue here. You would never have a straight line here, because some of the hairs for up here would hang down and cover this line, but that's a minor detail. Besides that, it actually looks very good. Here you can see some places up here it's very good. Down here it gets a little more blurry. Jumping to the male here, he have a few scars here, but that's from the game, probably not that all the males have these. But here you can see on the horn again this beautiful structure, that this is how horns look. We file them down when we make ringing horns. We do so much to make them pretty. This is so much more what a horn should look like. The tufts out here is very good here zoomed in, but they can in some angles just make them look very weird. But here they look fine. The ears are good. The hairs up here is also very good. Again, we have some places here where it's very good, and then it gets a little more blurry here. Tail are good, and when we go down here and look at the legs, they are good, but we have the same issue here. So why don't we see the male move? He really looks heavy when he walks, which he should, so that's good. Yeah. You see, some of the females looks a little lighter in their movement, which they should. They are still heavy animal, but not as heavy an animal. So for the contrast, it actually looks good when it's, you can see the difference. So there's a little glitching here. I'm not sure why. But besides that, that works very good. They do swim, and you can see here they swim fine. I would like them a centimeter higher in the water, but that's all. The male also swim fine, and then we have the babies here. Why don't we move you up here so we can see you better? And then move all the glitter here. Stay. Nope. Damn it. Can I? I don't think I can move this on that much. Oh, I could. Here we have these small baby horns, which I really like, because most bovines get their horns fairly early on. Especially the ones where both the male and females have horn. So that looks very good. I actually think the fur looks better on the baby here than it does on the adult. Though the nose looks better on the adults than on the baby. Going around here, it's looking fine. I'm just turning this on again to see the tail here. Looks good. And down here, the only issue is the same that I have with the mom and dad. So it's actually very good. So let's see you move. A cute little filler. Yeah. But that's actually all I got for you today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. You know the drill, like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys!